Hello guys. So this is the second live yoga class. Today we have a new moon practice. So there will be still Vinyasa style, but with the new moon practice we will start with a 5 minute sort of intention setting meditation at the start, and then we'll get into some flow with Vinyasa style, and then we will do some moon salutations and then some deep hip opening stretches at the end, and then we'll be finished. Okay, so while we're waiting on people joining in, we've got 6 people. Hello everyone. I'm going to come down onto the mat, and I'm inviting you to come down as well. So we are going to sit here for about 5 minutes. So if you can find a nice comfortable seat of your choice. So for some people this is cross-legged. Some people know that they want to take a half lotus or a full lotus, but please don't spend too much time fixating. Just come into a comfortable space. Keep your eyes open and just move around from side to side first of all. So what you're looking for is both sitting bones nice and grounded. And then once you feel that the sit bones are nice and grounded, that then helps for you to have this integrity in the front body. So you're sort of lifting slightly, but not forcing something where your shoulders are all hunched. We're looking for a nice length in the spine, shoulders drop down, slight squeeze with the shoulder blades together. You should feel your chest lift. And then a grounding down sensation in the back body, so your shoulders grounding down, sit bones down. Then we're going to find somewhere for the hands, perhaps on the tops of the thighs, or maybe just resting in between the lap. So now that we've found that central line, I would like you to close your eyes. And if closing your eyes is not for you, then maybe just lightly looking just in front of you, just lightly, try not to sort of stare at something, just lightly gaze. So wherever you are now, we're closing our eyes or lightly gazing somewhere. Taking some deep breaths in through your nose, and then just exhaling out. So we're just connecting to the breath. And as we connect to the breath, as I mentioned before, this is a new moon practice. So I would like you to spend a few moments internally thinking to yourself or contemplating what new beginnings and fresh starts means for you right now. What does that mean? Or maybe even thinking about stuff that you actually want to leave behind before the fresh start, things that you don't need anymore. And there isn't any right or wrong way of doing this. There's no right answer. It's something that's personal to you. And if this isn't your thing at all, then please just focus on your breath. Still keeping that integrity in the back body, in your spine, and the front body. Softening the hips, softening your arms. What does a fresh start, new beginnings mean to you? Internalize this. And then acknowledge all of these thoughts, and then just let them pass. Bringing your attention back, if it isn't there already, to your breath. Again, taking long, expansive, full breaths in even longer, fuller exhales out, either out through the nose or the mouth. Working towards eventually breathing in and out through your nose with your mouth closed. Becoming aware of thoughts, let them pass. Now let's bring the awareness to your feet, your toes, your hands and your fingers. Whichever way suits, start to move those fingers and toes, just gently. And then let's bring stillness back to your hands and your feet. Holding on to the legs, keeping the gaze soft or eyes closed. Let's start to gently rock heart and head and chest, front body forward. And then start to take it round to one side and then back. And then back round. So what we're doing is making a big circle with your body. And then if you need to have a wee peek, if you're not quite sure what you're meant to be doing, then you can have a wee nosy. Otherwise, just continue to move round naturally in a circle with the top half of your body. And then once you've found your groove, breathe. I inhale as I come forward, exhale as I come back. But you listen to what feels good and feels right for you. Good, and then let's move around the opposite direction. So just switching the direction that you're going. Again, bring it back to your breath. Try not to fixate on the movement being right, just sort of move around naturally. Good, now slowly bring yourself back into that centered space, your central line, and just sway from side to side so we're not stuck, stagnant, we're still moving. And then when we're ready to open the eyes, just start to bat the eyelids open as we sweep the arms up and all the way up and over your head. Turn your palms to face forward, wiggle those fingertips up for me. And then with the arms extended, just drop your fingertips down towards the forearm, giving your wrists a nice stretch. And then lift the fingertips up and then turn the palms so that they're facing the ceiling, still extending your arms up towards the sky. Take a big deep breath in. And then on the exhale, just reach the arms all the way out to the side, absolutely no rush, and bring them all the way down, 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 down by your sides. Now let's get moving. We're going to take the right leg, or any leg, out to the side. The other foot stays tight in towards your thigh. Then you turn your torso round to face that extended leg. And then sweep your arms up and over your head. Now with the fingertips facing each other, palms facing each other, point your toes, take an inhale. And then exhale, flex the foot. Take an inhale, really lengthen your spine. And then on the exhale, melt over this leg, catching a hold of something and hold it here for 5 breaths. Now you don't have to come all the way over. Maybe you've got behind the knee, maybe you've got the ankle, or maybe the hands are just supporting either side of the leg. Try and keep the toes flexed. Try and stay relaxed. 3 more breaths. Try and relax the shoulders away from the ears. On your inhale, start to rise up, vertebrae by vertebrae, let those arms hang down to the side. Good, and then switch. We're just going into the opposite side, so just the opposite leg from you've already done. Once you're there, point your toes and then flex. Point and flex, sit up nice and tall, extend those arms up to the sky, big inhale. And then exhale, please fold over that extended leg, 5 breaths. Good, slowly come up. And now we're going to extend both legs out. So you might need to shuffle yourself around. I want you to actually pick up your legs and move them back a bit more for me. It's not a gymnastics class. I want you to see how far you can get those legs wide for me. And then bring your fingertips or your hands out in front. So maybe you're on the fingertips to give yourself that nice length in the spine. Because again, we've got that lovely long spine integrity in the front body. Now point your toes for me, inhale. And then flex your toes for me, exhale. Inhale, point your toes. Exhale, flex the toes. Good. Now, you're just going to turn around to face one of those legs, point your toes, and then fold over this leg. All the way down, 3 breaths. Good, come back up. Please come up all the way up vertebrae by vertebrae. Turn around to face the other leg and fold over the opposite leg. Good, come back up. Now again, center yourself, fingertips or the hands out in front, take an inhale. And then I want you to walk your palms forward, keep the toes pointed, dig down into the heels and walk the hands forward. Now take an inhale wherever you are. And then exhale, just start to slide yourself forward and down. Don't worry about coming all the way down. This is a deep forward fold. Just focus on the breath, pulling yourself forward. Good, slowly coming up. Woo. Big stretch. Now use your hands, reach them out to the side, bring them down, and use your hands to support those legs to bring them in. And then from here, just come all the way over into a tabletop-like position, bringing your knees as wide as your mat, toes together, and then make circles for me. So you're moving your hips and pelvis forward and then back, and then forward and back. Just 3 times one way. Need to bring your knees in a bit. And then 3 times the opposite direction. So what I want you to do is start to really spread those fingertips out nice and wide. Press into the tops of your feet, and then that's the last one this way. And then bring your knees underneath the hips, tucking your toes. Again, press those fingers away from each other. Tuck your toes and lift up into down dog. Hips up towards the sky. 3 breaths in down dog, please. Good. Inhaling, please look forward, lift those heels. And then exhale, bring the heels down, head down. 2 more like this. Inhale, lift those heels up, maybe onto the tiptoes, maybe look forward, lift the belly. Exhale, heels down, head down. 1 more, lift up all the way up into the tippy toes. Lift up, lift up. Good. Exhale, heels down, head down. Inhaling, look forward towards the top of your mat, and then walk the right foot forward towards the hands. And then your left foot forward, feet hip distance apart, toes facing forward, bend the knees, let the body hang over the tops of the thighs, chin tucked in. Straighten the legs a little bit more, sway from side to side. Now we're going to come up to standing, dig down deep into those heels, come up vertebrae by vertebrae, up to standing. Roll the shoulders back, open the arms down by your sides, palms facing forward, good. Slight bend into your knees, sweep your arms out to the side. And then I want you to either hold on to opposite forearms or maybe the wrists. So when you're here, I want you to push the hips forward, drop your tailbone down. Bend into your knees and reach those arms up to the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, take an inhale. Now you're going to exhale and move down towards one side, taking your body all the way down that side and forward. And then up the opposite side, opening the elbow up to the sky. And then you're going to come back down the way you came up. We'll get it, don't worry. We're just making the new moon circles around ourselves. Cheesy, I know. Keep it going. Go back down the way you came up. Bend into the knees. Sweep your body forward and then open. And then once you've got it, once you've kind of got that rhythm, once you know what you're doing, close your eyes. Inhale as you come up. Really lift your chest. Squeeze those arms. Exhale, coming down. Press firmly into your feet. And don't rush it. And then let's think about those intentions, those new beginnings again. So the human body is made up of about 80%. I know it's not quite 80, but almost 80. And the moon and its phases has the strength, the ability to pull in tides and affect the water. So if the human body is made up of that high percentage of water, to deny the fact that the moon has an effect on the human body is crazy. So just keep going one more time on each side for me. Coming up and down. Should be feeling warm now. Protecting the lower back by drawing the belly button in. Let's all meet here. Squeezing the shoulder blades all the way together and down your back. Take an inhale, stand up tall, tuck the tailbone in, pull those kneecaps up. On your exhale, let's release the arms all the way out to the side and down by your side. Soft bend in the knees. Sweep your arms out to the side, reach all the way up to the top. Bring your palms together, look up to your thumbs for me. On the exhale, keep the palms together, dive forward all the way down. We're going to come back up, chin to chest, sweep the arms out to the side, unravel all the way back up. Exhale, come down, moving like water, coming back up, inhaling. Last one. This time you're going to stay down on the exhale. Travel it down, all the way down. Fingertips touch the floor. Then we're going to step the left foot back. Then we're going to drop that left knee. We're going to use our inhale to sweep the arms forward, pressing your hips and pelvis forward. High lunge, low lunge here, crescent lunge. Press your hips and pelvis forward. On the exhale, reach your arms out to the side and then all the way forward. Taking Kali Mudra, last 3 fingers and thumbs interlaced, index finger and thumbs pointing forward. Take an inhale and then reach them up, pulling the biceps beside your ears. Big stretch here, big inhales. Then on the exhale, release your mudra and reach out to the side. Keep lifting your chest, tuck the lower ribs in. Now interlace the hands behind your back. Woo, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your heart, inhale up. Exhale, start to lower your heart and your head down, all the way down. Inhaling, come back up. Good, exhaling, release. Inhaling, sweep those arms up for me. Exhaling, coming down. Let's lift the left knee up and then let's step it back, please. Into plank, find your plank. Inhale, plank, exhale, lower down, all the way down. Inhaling, find up dog or cobra. If you're in up dog, the knees and thighs are up. On your exhale, bring it back to down dog for me. Inhaling, your left leg's going to kick up nice and high. As you exhale, you're going to step the left foot forward, lowering the right knee down this time. Coming up into crescent lunge on the left side now. Inhaling, lift. Lift your heart. Press firmly into that front foot. Find a strong foundation. Squeeze those legs together. Kali Mudra now. Exhale, reach out. Reach forward. Inhale, take the mudra. Inhale, lift up. Good. Exhale, open out to the side as you interlace the arms behind your back. Hands behind, or maybe grab the elbows if it's too much. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come forward. Good. Inhale, coming up. Press firmly into the front foot. Wobbling on this left side. Exhale, release, sweep the arms up. Let's take that vinyasa, release all the way down, stepping back into plank. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, lower down. Inhaling, lift up into your up dog or cobra. Roll on your toes, lift the hips up high, roll into down dog. Good, inhaling, sweep your right leg up to the sky as you step it forward. Lower the left knee down, come up into lunge, inhaling. Exhaling, sweep the arms down, fingertips, frame that front foot. Big inhale here, lift your heart. Exhaling, half splits, straighten that front leg, bring that head down, relax here. Good, inhale in, sweep forward, lift the left knee up, come up here, inhale in. Easy twist, left hand stays on the mat as we sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Exhaling, bring it back down. Now we're going to take a half moon, half splits first. Let's come forward, taking the left leg up to the sky. Bring your fingertips forward and keep bringing that left leg up. Just play around with it. Drop the head, half splits, standing splits. Breathe. Good. Bring your right fingertips forward slightly and roll the left hip on top of your right. Sweeping your left arm all the way up to the sky. Look down. Be strong. Flex the left toes. Top legs, toes, please flex them. Breathe. Smile. Good. And let's find the floor with both fingertips. With control, stepping back into our lunge position. Now we're going to keep moving. Walk the hands to the inside of the right foot, your front foot, and then sink down nice and low for me here in Skandasana. Left toes, your leg that is extended, lift them up to the sky. Big smile here, big inhale. Then we're going to move to the opposite side, extending the opposite leg, sink down low. Good. Inhaling, come back again. Bringing yourself round into that lunge. Keep that back knee lifted. Big inhale for me here. Now we Vinyasa, step right foot back into plank. Inhaling, strong. Exhaling, lower down. Please bring the knees down if this is too much. Inhaling into up dog or your cobra. Exhaling, you take it back into your down dog. Left side now. Inhale up to the sky. Exhaling, step it forward. Lower your right knee down. Good. Sweep those arms up. Find your lunge. Exhaling, take it back down. Half splits. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, extend that left leg up. Head down. Inhaling, lifting up, easy twist, lift that right knee up, keep the right hand planted, left fingertips up. Good, exhaling, left fingertips on the floor, Skandasana now. Coming to the inside of your left leg now, right toes up. And walk towards your right toes, left toes up. Sink down nice and low, straighten that left leg. Bring it back. All the way back into your lunge. Big inhale. Let's Vinyasa. Step back to plank. Inhaling. Exhaling. Take it down. Lower yourself down. Inhaling. Up dog or to cobra. Exhaling. Come back to down dog. And breathe here. 5 breaths in your down dog. Regulate your breath. Good. Thank you. Inhale forward. Lift your heels up high. Bend into your knees. Let's try and hop to the top. Inhaling, halfway lift. Bend your knees. Exhale, dive forward as we forward fold. Chin to chest, come up to standing. Sweep the arms up to the side. Let's catch those elbows or forearms again. Big inhale. Make your circles. Exhale, dive forward. Inhaling to come up. And exhale, take it back down. Move through this your way. Keep it going. Close the eyes. Exhaling. I want you to do 2 more times on each side, coming up and down the same side. Good. Come back up to standing. Really reach those forearms up to the sky. Release on the exhale and take them out to the side. Fingertips out to the side. Really reach them. Interlace the hands behind your back. Bend your knees. Push the hips and pelvis forward. Take the hands past the tailbone. Lift your heart. Look up, look up, look up, look up. And slowly bend the knees. Come forward. Keep the hands tight. Bend the knees. Arms up and over. Head down. Inhale and come back up, chin to chest. Open the arms and stand here. Sanastiti, palms together at your heart. Close the eyes. Regulate your breath. Release the hands there by your sides. Big sweep of the arms up. Exhaling, dive forward. Half splits on the other side. Take the left leg and take it up towards the sky. Sorry, no, take the right foot and take it up towards the sky. And open out into your half moon. Reaching the right fingertips up to the sky. Flexing your right toes. Just hold it here. This is your half moon position. You can, if you want to look up, if that's a strong practice, then look up, otherwise look down. And take your right hand down to the ground. Now we're going to step it back into lunge. Coming into plank, take an inhale, take your vinyasa. Exhaling, release. Be strong. Inhaling, lift up. Exhaling, take it back to down dog. Move forward. Inhale, lift those heels. Try and hop or a step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the shins or fingertips on the floor. As you exhale, forward fold, chin to chest. Come up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae, sweeping the arms out to the side. Bringing your palms together and then bring them all the way down towards your heart. Now take Kali Mudra again. Last 3 fingers, index finger and thumb. Reach them forward, moon salutation. Squeeze the arms to the ears. Reach the index finger up towards the sky. I'm going to turn around so you can see. Take an inhale and exhale. Lean over to your right side. Keep the hips forward. Slowly come back up. Lean over to your left side. Good. Inhale and come back up. Now we're going to release the mudra and we're going to step to the side of our mat with our left foot. So we're here, bringing the heels in, toes out. Goddess pose. Give yourself a breather here. Inhale, elbows in, cactus arms. Big inhale. Now we move into triangle. We're going to take the right foot forward, left toes face the left side, reach your arms out to the side, take your right hand and float it down onto the leg, bringing the left fingertips up to the sky. Take a long, easy breath here. Now we transition into pyramid pose. So slowly start to take the fingertips and frame this front foot. Picking up that back heel and stepping that left foot forward slightly. Straighten into both legs. Take an inhale here. Exhale, folding over that extended leg in front. Pyramid pose. Good. Now we move again. Slight bend in that front knee. Pick up the back heel and step it back into lunge. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, we're coming inside that right leg, coming back into that skandasana with the twist. Bring the left toes up, right fingertips stay down, left arm opens. Good. Exhaling, come down, move towards the left side. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Left fingertips or left palm on the floor, right arm floats up. Good, and bring it back. Now we transition at the back of your mats into the lunge with the left foot forward, right leg back. Inhaling. Pyramid pose. Pick up that right foot and step it forward. Straighten both legs, hips are square, big inhale here. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Breathe, please. Now we come into triangle, Trikonasana. Bend into the front knee, turn your right toes round. Straighten that front leg. Take the left hand to the left leg as you sweep the right arm up. Triangle, big inhale. Now here we go, we're coming back into goddess pose. Bend into the front knee. Turn your right toes round. Bend into the knees, sink nice and low here. Take an inhale, squeeze the elbows in. On the exhale, we step towards the top of the mat, palms together. Breathe. Other side. Kali Mudra. Last 3 fingers interlaced. Reach up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, lean over to the left side now. Hips to the right. Hips are square, please. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Hips to the left. Inhale and reach up. On the exhale, your right foot steps out now into your goddess pose. Squeeze those elbows in, sink nice and low. Big inhale. Now we come into triangle pose. Get those legs in position. Sweep the arms out to the side. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand to leg, right arm floats up. Inhale here. Exhale, transition into pyramid pose. So you're picking up the back heel, stepping the toes, all toes are facing forward. Big inhale, straight legs. Exhale, fold over the leg, big deep stretch. Good, inhale, bend into the knee, come into lunge, step your right foot back, lunge here. Skandasana, walk to the inside, let's do that twist, left fingertips stay down, right arm up, big inhale. Good, exhale and walk towards your right. Left arm up, sweep it up, big inhale. Good, let's walk towards the back with that lunge. Right foot forward, left foot back, big inhale. You're doing so good. Exhaling, transition to pyramid pose. Straighten the front leg, hips are square, big inhale. Exhale, fold over the leg. Good, now triangle pose. Inhaling, open up. Exhaling into goddess pose. Toes out, heels in, squeeze those elbows in. Inhaling. Exhaling, hold it a bit longer. Inhaling. Exhaling, step to the top. Palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. One more time on each side. Breathe here. Regulate your breath. Lift your heart up, your sternum up. Press your thumbs towards your sternum area. Stand up tall, squeeze the inner thighs together. Feel that lift from the soles of the feet all the way up your legs, strong. Kali Mudra, interlace the fingers. Reach up, inhaling, open those eyes. Exhale, lean towards your right, hips to the left. Inhaling back up, take over to the left, hips to the right, squeeze the arms. Inhaling back up. On your exhale, step out into goddess pose. Toes out, heels in. Give those arms, squeeze them in. Big inhale. Good. Exhaling, open out into triangle pose with your right foot and your right arm coming down. Left arm up to the sky. Transition into your pyramid pose. Lifting the back heels, straight legs, square off the hips. Inhaling, exhaling, release. Inhaling, come forward. Send the left leg back. Take the lunge. Exhale, transition into your Skandasana. Left fingertips up, big inhale. Exhaling, walk towards the left leg. Kick those right toes up, big inhale, right arm up. Smile, haha. Exhaling, come round into lunge. Left leg forward, right leg back, big inhale. Exhale, transition into pyramid pose. Inhale, exhale, soften. And transition into your triangle, right arm up to the sky, big inhale. Open those hips, lift the chest, don't let it collapse. Come up into goddess pose, hold it here for me, arms are up, fingertips up. Inhaling. Exhaling out. Good. Step towards the top. Let's keep it going, fingertips into your mudra, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to the left, hips to the right. Inhaling up. Exhaling, lean to the right, hips to the left. Good, inhaling up. Big exhale, step out into your goddess pose. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhaling. Be strong. Exhaling, open up into triangle. Left fingertips come down. Right arm up to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhaling. Transitioning into your pyramid pose, right leg back, left leg forward, fold over the leg. Step back into lunge, inhale. This is your last one. Exhaling, sink down into Skandasana, easy twist, right arm up, inhale. Exhaling, walk to your right, left leg up, take the twist, left arm up, inhale. Exhaling, transition, come round into your lunge, your last lunge here, inhaling. Exhaling into your pyramid pose, head down. Come up into triangle, open, inhale. Exhaling into your goddess pose. Big deep breaths here. Breathe, inhale. Sink down lower. Breathe, let it go, and come forward. Palms together your heart. Close those eyes. Let's flow it out. Open the eyes, fingertips down by your sides as you sweep the arms out to the side, palms together. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling into your halfway lift. Exhaling, Vinyasa. Step or hop back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, either lift up into up dog or cobra. Exhaling, transition. Everyone meet in their down dog. Breathe. And lower those knees down. Sit back in child's pose. 3 full breaths here. Head down. Good. Come forward, please. Take your right leg forward and then start to sit back. Bringing the sit bones to the inside of that left foot so that the right leg is extended. Your left foot is on the inside of that left hip. If this is too much, then I would just bring both legs out in front, but try and practice bringing the sit bones in. And then we're all going to come back onto our forearms. And you're going to hold it here. Now one side's going to be stickier than the other, so don't beat yourself up. This is like a half hero pose. If you're very chill here, you might want to bring your whole body down and not hit your swimming balls, and just relax here for 3 and 2 and 1. Wherever you are, we're all going to come up. Lifting yourself back forward, lifting up into lunge and switch. Left toes forward, right toes back, lower right knee down, sitting back. Good. Move yourself so that you've got lots of space. You might need to switch some flesh out of the way. I always like to say it's muscle, but it could be flesh. Let's just say it's muscle. And again, making sure that right foot is beside the hip, so to protect your knees. Now, some of us might just want to stay here, or you might want to come back onto the forearms and breathe here, or maybe you're coming all the way down. We'll just hang out here for 3. You feel that all along that right quad. Good, slowly coming up. Up, 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 up. Come back into your lunge. And then take a vinyasa, step back to plank. Big inhale, exhale to lower down. Inhaling to rising up. Exhaling to take your down dog. Right leg's going to kick all the way up to the sky. Now look towards your hands, your right hand, and step the right foot to the outside of your hand. Walk the left leg back, lower the left knee down. Transitioning into lizard pose. Now turn your right toes out slightly. Now this is a deep hip opener, so please take your time. We're releasing here, we're letting go now. This is the second part of your moon practice. You're letting go of whatever you don't need, any tension in your body or something more personal. Now, for some of us, we're just going to stay here and just some gentle rocking is nice. Or maybe you can bring your forearms down and maybe you can roll to the outside of that right foot or just keep squeezing it in. It's up to you. 3 full breaths wherever you are. Find stillness, find ease. And just accept where you are. Don't force anything, don't push anything. Just close your eyes. You can close your eyes. We are winding down now. Full breaths. Good. Now slowly wherever you are, everyone come back up and meet on the fingertips. Now very slowly start to heel toe this right foot all the way across towards the left side of your mat. And then start to push hips and pelvis forward, lowering yourself into pigeon pose. Now spend a lot of time walking that left foot back, keeping your hips square, so if you're leaning over to that right side, come onto the fingertips and center yourself and send the pelvis and hips down. Now everyone stay here, supporting themselves, squeezing the inner thighs together, lifting your chest, pressing hips down. And then folding forward onto the forearms, or maybe you're just going to stay where you are. Breathing into the hips. Big full breaths, please. Long breaths. Anything that's coming up, see if you can just let it go with your exhale. You're doing so well. So good. And slowly, you can do this. Come back up. Now we're going to try some mermaid poses. You're going to bring your right hand and just place it in front of your shin. Maybe pull the foot in slightly and find the balance. And then I want you to see if you can lift that left foot up. And maybe you're just practicing catching a hold of it, like so. Maybe you're just thinking, okay, I'm going to just practice. Or maybe you can transition, bringing the toes to the inside of your elbow, like so. And maybe you're just going to catch the fingers like so. Or full mermaid by catching the fingers up and over. Holding wherever you are, whatever you're practicing, for 5 breaths. Slowly releasing whatever you're doing, nice and slow with control. And then from here, bring yourself down with your chest and step all the way back into your your down dog. And just maybe pedal it out, move the hips from side to side, anything that feels good. And let's do that all again on the left side now. Left leg up high, inhale. Exhaling, step it to the outside of the hand, transition. Taking your time, try and go to the position that you did on the other side. And then perhaps you can use the exhale and come down a bit further this time. So either staying up high on the hands or maybe bringing the forearms down. Please hold 5 breaths. What do you need to let go of? Good, let's keep going. Now slowly start to come up, everyone meeting here. Fingertips so that we can walk the left foot now over towards the right. And then transitioning into your pigeon pose, your variation. Tucking those back toes, sending that right leg back. It's important that you press into the back foot. And then lift yourself up, holding it here for 3-legged pigeon here for 3 breaths. Try and relax the hips as much as you can, square them off, stick with it, stay with the breath. And then come forward into your sleeping pigeon, all the way down. You can come all the way down if you like. Good, slowly coming up, 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 up. And then we're going to try the mermaid or whatever you're practicing now on that other side. Making sure that we're lifting that right leg up. You're not on the top of your knee. You might need to walk the leg back slightly if you're actually on the knee. And then maybe just with an intention to reach for the foot or transitioning, maybe toes come to the inside and you're catching a hold of the fingers, or this left arm comes up and over. Anything you're going to hold for 5 breaths. One more breath. So good. Now release. And now we're going to take a vinyasa. Bring it back to your down dog. Inhale in. Roll forward into plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back into your down dog. So good. And now hop yourself forward to a seat. I'm going to turn around because we're going to take cow legs. So I want you to bring one foot in and then cross the opposite over. So for some people this might be enough. If you want to go into the full pose, you're bringing that top leg's foot all the way towards the hip so that the knees are stacked on top of one another, like so. And then we're sitting up nice and tall. If you're in the full pose, you can maybe grab the feet. If the leg is just over, you're just holding your fingertips down by your sides and then just close your eyes and breathe. Try and find ease in that right hip or the top leg's hip. Sit up nice and tall. Remember that integrity, that lift in the front body, that grounding down into the sit bones from the back body and the shoulders. Good, open the eyes and just transition to the other side. Maybe just extend the legs, give them a little shake, and then bring the opposite leg under and then the other one on top. As I said, if you're in this position, any of those positions, the sit bones need to be grounded nice and even, and then you're centering yourself, or you're bringing the knees on top of one another and maybe catching the feet. Wherever you are, close those eyes, sit up nice and tall. Visualize that inhale coming all the way up from the tailbone to the crown. Good, and open the eyes and release. Bring yourself towards the top of your mat. Now we're going to take a spinal twist and a happy baby to finish. So rolling yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae, start to pull the right knee into your chest. Take it with the left hand, open your right arm out to the side and cross the leg over to the left side. Nice, gentle twist. Close the eyes. Slowly coming back. Pull the right knee in and then just switch. Take the right leg down, long left leg in. And then cross it over. Taking your time, transitioning with ease, don't force anything. Good, slowly come back up. Pull your knees in towards your chest, give them a big squeeze in. Now bring the soles of the feet together, catch the ankles, and push the knees away with your elbows. So just like we're doing Baddha Konasana, sitting up, push the knees away. Then kick the soles of the feet up towards the sky, catch the outsides of your feet, bend the knees down, push again those elbows to the insides of the knees. Happy baby, my favourite pose. Close your eyes. It's probably because I'm like a big happy adult baby. Try and relax the face. Good, slowly close the feet together, bring the knees together and just a gentle rock from side to side. Start to make circles, pull the knees in and away. Switch the direction, going in the opposite direction. And then let's bring the soles of the feet down. Let's come up for bridge. Bring the hands down by your side. Squeeze the shoulder blades in and under. Start to lift the hips and pelvis up. Walk the feet back. And maybe interlace the hands underneath. For 3. For 2. And for 1, release down. Option is to bring those hands underneath the shoulders and either lift up into bridge or maybe lifting up into full wheel or stay in bridge, coming up. And wherever you are, slowly coming down. Good, bring your knees into your chest very slowly. Bring your head up to your knees, squeeze yourself in into a little ball. Cross the ankles as you lower the back of the head back down. Hands behind your knees and let's rock and roll on the spine back and forward. Giving the spine a nice massage here. And then come up, extending the legs as we reach the arms up towards the sky. And then to counter stretch that back bend, let's forward fold over the legs, head coming down. Good, slowly coming up. Coming up to seated, nice and slow. Bringing yourself back into that seat. Bringing yourself into that comfortable seat just where we started. And let's just sweep the arms out to the side, bringing your palms together, look up to the thumbs. Exhale them down toward your heart. 2 more like this. Inhaling, big sweep out to the side, palms together to touch. Exhaling them down. Give me 1 more. Big inhale, sweep the arms out to the side. And then just exhale. Once you get to the heart, just relax those hands down onto the knees, but turn your palms to face up. Closing your eyes, feeling that lift. Noticing how you're feeling. Maybe you don't feel anything, maybe you're just wondering why you even bothered to come. Or perhaps you feel a little bit softer, a little bit lighter. And that's something that you've done by yourself, you've cultivated that feeling. It's always there. A sense of peace. And just take some long breaths to yourself. Relaxing the shoulders and the jaw. Becoming aware of the skin on your face as you allow the skin on your face to soften. And either continue to focus on your breath, or I'm inviting you to visualize a bright golden light, sparkling golden light. And then allow this light to enter your body, starting from the top of your head. And allowing this light to fill every muscle, every cell of the body like liquid gold. Working its way down from the face into the neck, into the throat, down into your shoulders, spreading over the collarbones, down into your arms, down into the hands and each finger, moving down into the back body, the front body, the belly and the hips, moving down the legs into your ankles, down into your feet. Leaving the body out through your toes. Allowing any visualizations to release. Bringing your attention back to your breath, inhaling fully, exhaling out fully. Becoming aware of your body, your fingertips and your toes as you begin to move your fingertips and your toes. And then just lift your hands up, place them together and just start to vigorously rub your hands together. Again, if you're not a visual person, just focus on generating that heat that energy in your hands. If you're a visual person like me, then you're visualizing that golden sparkling light in between your hands, from your heart all the way down your arms, into your hands. Keep it going, keep it going. You're really working here, really generating that heat. And then without touching your face and your head, you're going to wash it over your face. Don't touch. Then all the way around the head, around the back of your head, to your throat, bringing your palms together, bringing your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye chakra, your inner teacher. And then, to honour everyone sharing this live video or watching it later, just bring your head down towards your heart. And then to close the class, just start to lower your head and your heart down towards the earth. Closing the class by saying after me, Namaste, Namaste. And taking your time, whilst you're taking your time, to hopefully you feel good, I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for joining me again for this yoga class. I'm hoping that it'll be on next week. Don't have any sort of important moon phases next week, but I'm sure I'll bring you some more Vinyasa style classes, and I really hope you enjoyed it. You can leave comments at the side. I really appreciated the comments last week. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you next week. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the day in the sun. Bye. See ya.